Hi, everybody. It's June 9th, 2026, and I recently applied for a position. I like not having a specific position. At my stage in life, I just want to do my art, and that involves music to an extent right now. Hopefully, it'll be just nothing but sell my paintings and paint and have a studio at some point, and not do the music, which to me is a supplemental joy. It'll always be that, but it will take a more of a back seat if I start to sell my paintings. So if you're a collector, buy a painting. Uh, Let me get to the point of this video, which is that for all the film students, and I'm speaking, I believe the name of the school is Harlem Film School, something like that. It might have had it was uptown, and it was up further uptown towards Harlem, I believe, or Washington Heights, possibly, but it was somewhere north Manhattan. And the only thing I want to say, I probably have a ton. If any film student at all is watching, they're probably like, stick to art, stick to your guitar. But I want to talk about. I've seen like Coppola. Let's use Francis Ford Coppola as an example. He's one of my favorites. I would say my favorites from 20th century to early 21st century would be Coppola, Capra, Kubrick, Scorsese. Scorsese or Scorsese. I'll have an Italian say, you're saying it wrong no matter which way I say it. Most likely. God bless, whatever. There's others that I haven't mentioned, and I'll think of them later. But Coppola, what he did in The Godfather and The Godfather Part 2, I feel he didn't do in The Godfather Part 3, which was, and I'll also use the movie This Thing of Ours by Provenzano. I think it's Danny Provenzano. Yeah, Danny Provenzano. I get him confused with his great uncle Tony Pro, who was famous. Famous gangster. Okay. Or famous, that's a label. I don't know that. You don't know that. But he was, the point I'm trying to make is that I've seen Coppola. Coppola did great with The Godfathers 1 and 2 because you fell in love with the character and he didn't treat them badly. If you make an audience fall in love with a character, like in Part 3, sorry, Mr. Coppola, but he's probably like, whatever. But if he sees this, which he undoubtedly won't, in Part 3, you love the character. I loved his daughter. I think it's Olivia Coppola. I don't remember her name. I think it's Olivia. I thought she was beautiful, just a beautiful woman, and vibrant, vivacious, but I don't care what you say. Oh, it's like Italian opera. You kill everybody in the end. Whatever. That I don't friggin' buy that. And I would also like to say that in This Thing of Ours, which I totally fell in love with all the characters, and then you're gonna just shoot him like it didn't matter. Sorry, hope I didn't. This is a spoiler. I'm going to call this a spoiler. I'm going to break this up into shorts. The next one, we're going to do a math problem, but I wanted to talk about to my film students or any films, not my film students, any film students that happen to be tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment. July 9th, 2026, and thank you.